Everyone experiences fear. Fear kills a lot of dreams because it holds you back from achieving what you can. My dad said to me, you don't find your passion, you create it. And he said, you're never gonna know something until you take the time to learn it. Nobody in my family likes cars or automotive anything or wrenching or tools or nothing like that. So I never really got to be around cars or got to go to car shows. And I've always wanted to do that. So I started working at a shop full time and just wanted to learn as much as I could. It was nerve-wracking walking into the shop at first. I felt like I was underqualified even to be an apprentice. I just was like, I'll figure it out. And I think that attitude of I'll figure it out helped me quite a bit. So being at the shop, I was like, how's this work? What does this do? What's this tool for? And that's how I learned. I just asked questions until they got really annoyed, but it worked out. And they were actually super helpful and loved answering my questions. And then I wanted to learn even more. And so I found WyoTech, and they were offering the high performance program. And I thought I wanted to be on a race team at first. And so I was like, oh man, that'd be awesome. Let's do it. My parents saw that I was passionate about it and saw that I was trying to learn. They were excited for me and pretty supportive, which I'm very grateful for. When I first came to WyoTech, I felt behind in a lot of ways because I was like, man, I worked at a shop for a year, but some of these guys, they grew up working on cars and they know the names of all these classic cars. I have no idea. Maybe that pushed me to want to learn more. Just fell in love with working with my hands and ended up taking all the specialty classes. When I first started upholstery, I hated it. It makes sense if you're not good at something to not enjoy it, but I found out that there was a huge gap in the market in the upholstery industry. A lot of people call it a dying trade, and so I saw that gap and wanted to create something. By the end of the upholstery class that I was in, I had enough confidence from talking to the instructors and the skills that I learned and the books that they gave me to be like, okay, I think I could start a shop. Other people have done it, can't be that hard, right? Pretty much the week after I graduated, I started the business and I had a lot of fear of, I'm moving to a town I've never been to. I was in my dad's garage and he was the only person I knew in town. And I'm starting a business that I just learned and I don't know anything about business. And so everything was new. And that fear demobilized me for a while, I was just scared. And so I got sick 3 times a week just because I had this subconscious fear inside of me. I felt like I had to find my passion. I felt like I should be doing something I love every day. Majority of my close friends were working at custom shops and I decided to go and start a business doing something I didn't like at the time. And so it felt alone and in despair, I guess. All I could see was this sucks right now. And I don't know anything. Is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Is upholstery the right thing for me? When I first started the business, I gave myself no other choice. So I burned all the boats. I pretty much spent all of my money getting tools and everything I needed to get the shop set up. And my only way out was to do the work and to do it well. And that's what I needed to do at the time. Part of the turning the corner was when I started seeing what I envisioned in my brain start to happen in reality. My 6th month in business, I got my first employee. My 9th month in business, we moved into a shop on Main Street. That's really when it started to be like, okay, this is an actual business. It's not just me struggling in my dad's garage. And then my 12th month in business, we did over $20,000 that month, and I had 2 employees. And now it's been 16 months, and back here at WyoTech, trying to recruit more students because we're so busy. I think if you have a vision for the future, the vision is kind of what can propel you to take action. So much of it comes back to mentality. Your perspective creates your reality. And if you're constantly telling yourself, oh, I can't do this, it's gonna be too hard, well, then of course it's gonna be like that for you. Something that's helped me get in tune with my fear is accepting it and not thinking that there's something wrong with feeling it. It's a skill that learning how to accept your fear and continue moving forward, accepting the emotions, accepting the unknown. But for me, what excites me the most is if I can inspire or encourage just one person to take that step, whatever that step is for them, that's what lights my heart up, because I've had people do that for me. Fear is a mile wide and an inch deep. Taking that first step is terrifying because you don't know what's out there. But as soon as you step out into the lake, there's nothing there, and you can just keep walking.